Hi, I'm McCauley, and I'm at Pray It Off. It's Thursday night in Syracuse, New York. And, you know, a lot of people don't associate anger with being overweight. They just don't think of it. They don't really ever break down the weight and the person. It's like they look at someone and say, why don't they just stop eating Snickers? What's wrong with that person? Why don't they just go on a diet? And I see weight, and one of the reasons I got a little frustrated with some of the other group meeting weight loss programs I was in is because I want to talk about the why. Why is it when I know a Whopper with cheese is bad or a whole bag of Lay's potato chips? Why do I make those choices? Why have I done that? And I think what we've tried to do here at Pray It Off is examine ourselves as a whole person and to take the common things, stress, anxiety, depression, and turn those things over to God so that we don't turn them over to the ice cream and the different foods that aren't healthy for us. Now, West Genesee High School has announced their senior show for next year. I mean, not their senior show, their musical play. And it's Jekyll and Hyde. And it's one of my favorite shows. It also can describe me. I am Jekyll and Hyde. I am nice, I am kind, I am loving. You want something, you want me in your foxhole. I will pray for you. God, here's my prayers. Don't make me mad. Don't make me mad, because all of a sudden that Christian, I mean, there are, Father Pryor, his jaw would drop. He would say, whoa, get thee to confession. I have this violent Irish temper. Anger is a lion. It's a tiger. That when you take it out for a walk, you got to be careful. So I have worked on that anger. But guess where my anger has most often been directed? You might say your kids, you might say your husband, life, myself. I get so angry. Why do you do that, Ellen? Why can't you be smarter, better? Why do you turn to those foods? I just hate you. I want to get away from you. You are so bad. People think you're so nice. If they only knew you, if they only really knew you. I sit there and I take myself and I lower myself to the worst common denominator, and I take every bad thing I've ever done in my life and I dredge it up. Why? Because it feels good? No, I think those of us who do that, it's part of an illness. Is it mental illness? Is it the way we grew up? Is it our Irish heritage? Is it our Italian, Polish, German heritage? Is it a habit that we can break? I think it is, and I've worked so hard on it. I really have, and this group has helped me work on that. Because when you're angry at other people, yourself, your adrenaline starts going, your heart starts racing, you have all of these feelings. And then you might say, well, I don't really do that, Ellen. Well, do you repress it? Is it unexpressed anger? Do you displace it? Does the anger you have on yourself, is the person in traffic? Are you like coming from church and someone cuts you off? Are you going, you stupid blankety blank, blank, blank? And then somebody who I'm very close to, who I think is the sweetest, nicest person in the world, was sharing with me what she was doing with her road rage, and my jaw went, what? I couldn't imagine it. She's so nice. We're all so nice, aren't we? But let's talk about that unexpressed anger, because you know what? You can't go around at work going to your boss, get away from me, you stupid moron! You can't, because they will fire you. So what do? You repress it. You start B-wording. Oh, that place is so bad. And you know what's really funny? I'm not a complainer. I don't sit around, people don't come in and I go, my day stunk. I don't want to hear about your day. I had a bad day. You know, I have a positive way about me because there's that Jekyll and Hyde. Here's the positive, sweet, nice Ellen. Here's the self-hatred, the self-loathing, and don't make me really mad. And the things that make me really mad are things like when someone hurts my sister, or someone hurts my children, or someone betrays me that you love, a good friend who says something that you're sitting there going, what? That makes me angry, not traffic. I have no road rage, none. People cut me off, I'm like, maybe they are having a heart attack and trying to get to the hospital. I give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't care, it's a car. You know, somebody dinged my brand new car, I'm like, oh well, it's a ding. I don't have any emotional investment in that car, it's a car. But don't hurt my sister. Don't do anything to her, she's defenseless. And then I start going, and then my heart starts racing. Thank God I lost 170 pounds because I'd probably be dead now. I was so mad. I was so mad. So how do you express your angry feelings in a positive manner? And there was someone I used to work with many years ago, and she would say things like, no, you know, I'm not going to do that. You know, thank you very much, but I'm not going to do that. No, that's not what I want to do. Thank you, though. No. And no matter how many times someone would bother her, berate her, she's like, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. And by the 5th or 6th time, I'd be like, leave me alone. Did you hear me say no? You know, but she was so calm. And I look at people, and then the whole spiral of self-hatred goes again. Why do I get so angry? Why can't I be better? Why can't I take that lion and tame it? Being human beings, we will get angry. And we need to really talk about the tips for controlling it. Breathe deeply. Hail Mary. I have said like 20,000 swear words in a row and then remembered, oh, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be saying the Hail Mary. Then I start with the Hail Mary, and I don't think that Mary's going, Ellen, wait a minute, I don't want you talking to me after that just came out of there. She's like, I get it, I understand. Jesus and Mary and God, they love us, they love us. They're kinder to us than we are to ourselves. Relax, say, Jean, this too will pass. Jean says that. This too will pass, and it will pass. Visualize. Change the way you think. You know, I think I've told this group before, but I really think my biggest problem in life, and I think a lot of other people have this, is the thing I call, which is what it is called, subjective normalcy. I look at the world through the vision of Ellen. And if people don't do what I think is the right thing to do, which is, of course, the right thing to do, right, everybody? What we think is the right thing to do, then I'm angry, upset, aghast. I need to deal with my subjective normalcy. I need to take my ego and say, it isn't about you, Ellen. Put it over here. Deal with it calmly. I'm working on it. It is hard. And when I get angry, what do I want to do? Eat, drink, not be merry because I'm miserable, but I want to eat and drink. Oh, give me a beer. Give me this. I'm upset. Logic defeats anger every time, because even when it's justified, that anger can spiral into irrationality. Someone does something and it's wrong. But then you start bringing up 1969 and 1985, and think, anybody who's married, think about some of the knockout, drag-out fights you've had with your spouse. Do you dredge it up? Do you bring up stuff and they're sitting there going, what? You were mad about that? Why didn't you say something? Well, you waited. You repressed it, put it in the box, and then they really tick you off. Really bad. And then you take that key, you take the box. Remember 2 years ago when you forgot our anniversary? Here it is. I'm throwing it in your face now. Remember when you said you would do this for my mother and you forgot? I'm taking it out of the box. And then this argument spirals into this fight. And you know what's so funny though? We tend to fight with our loved ones, with our family members, because they're our family members. You know, like I can fight with my mother, she's still my mother. You know, it's still it. Now some families have had fights. Don't raise your hand. They don't talk anymore. To me, that's like the saddest thing ever. We need to control it. We need to problem solve. And I do these topics not for you it's for me too. And here's another thing I have a problem with. Everything cannot be fixed. Everything can't be fixed. And aren't so many of us in this room the fixer? Oh, there's a problem. Okay, what can we do to fix it? What can I do? Because I'll stay up 24 hours a day. I won't sleep. I won't eat. I will fix this problem. And guess what? Sometimes everything cannot be fixed. And the phrase that's becoming so popular that I hear people say it 1,000 times a day, it is what it is. Sometimes it is what it is. And Bob and I've told you this before, we give ourselves, we can say it one time a day. Because it got to be that Bob would be like, hi Ellen, it is what it is. See you later, it is what it is. It is what it is, it is what it is. I go, Bob, one time a day, that's all you get. And now we'll say, it is what it is, and that's my one time for the day. And we try to save it for when it's really big. We need to take care of ourselves. And I say that because I'm at fault here. I'm the fixer. I'm the helper. I need to say, no, I can't do that. I'm a little overextended. All they have to do is give me a little guilt. And I'm going to stop right there and go on to the next one.